Alright folks, I'm on Piney Run Reservoir in central Maryland, one of over 2,000 electric-only lakes in North America. The traditional way of getting around places like this where you cannot use a gas motor is using either a small trolling motor on the back or a bow-mounted trolling motor on the front of a existing fishing boat that has a gas motor on the stern, but you can't use it. I'm out here with my son Cooper. Today we're going to do a little bit of pan fishing, and we'll talk a little bit about how a true electric outboard is going to help you extend your range and speed to fully explore these electric-only lakes. Cooper, how fast are we going right now?
6.3 miles per hour.
Okay. You can always tell your speed with the Torpedo because there's a GPS integration either into the battery or the motor. What that does is it allows you to really calculate, well, the motor and the battery system together calculate your remaining range at whatever throttle setting you have it at. So Cooper and I dug up some worms yesterday, and we're just doing some real simple worm and bobber fishing today. We got a nice beaver hut here, and good amount of panfish activity right around the base of it. You can see that lighter color area where they're setting up their beds, and there'll be a lot of activity. This lake I know has yellow perch, green sunfish. Did you miss one?
No, it got snagged and flew up.
All right. Bluegill, white crappie, black crappie. It also is a very good largemouth fishery. We have some freshwater striped bass in here, and a couple muskie and catfish. So good diversity in this particular lake. Really nice vegetation. Very beautiful lake here in central Maryland.
There we go. There we go. Can't get it out. There we go.
Isn't he pretty? Ooh. Got all that turquoise and orange on him. It's a pretty fish.
There's 3 of them, big ones. Oh, he got off. Oh! That's... I got snagged and then one of them got on. It's a little guy. Something they got worm. That's not very fun. Oh, he's a big one. One of the biggest ones we caught. Okay, so we got worms and grubs, but the grubs are better because they tend to stay on the hook longer, so you can get more casts out of one. So
So I have 3 different tools that help me kind of fine-tune my positioning. One is the stand-up paddleboard paddle here, and I'm gonna get us just a little bit closer here to the shade and where I can cast to that big log out there. We found most of our fish today where there's shade and where there's enough depth that you're starting to see different types of vegetation, not just the grass, not just the the milfoil and the pads, but like multiple types of vegetation. But once I'm in place and I'm close to where I want to be, I'll go ahead and put my stand-up paddleboard paddle down. And I have the anchor wizard here. I have a mushroom anchor off the front, and I'll just loosen that a little bit, and that lets off enough line, and then I tighten it a little bit. And then I have a Yak Attack parking pole. Because we have a little bit of a breeze coming in, having 2 anchor points is nice, and I'm running it just through this Zuka tube mounted on the track here, and that just keeps me from swinging left and right in the wind that's coming in. There's one on it.
There he is. That's a big one.
Nice big one. Got a bunch of them in this laydown going out into a little bit deeper water. Had to lengthen the distance between the hook and the bobber to get them to come up and eat it. You'd see them come up and turn on it and not eat it, but sometimes you adjust the length of that bobber, and that makes a difference. All right, we've explored a good bit of this lake. You catch some fish?
Yeah.
Good time. The first couple coves that we went to we didn't get much, did we?
Nope.
And having that range to be able to explore lots of this lake allowed us to find some good productive areas. So we got some afternoon thunderstorms I can see popping up. Let's zoom out of here, get out of here before they hit.
Yep.
Hit it, Coop.
That one's big. He's the biggest one we've caught all day from all the spots.